Welcome to Frankfurt. No, not that one, the financial capital of Germany. This is Frankfurt an der Oder, located on the border with Poland. It's not a very big place. Indeed, the whole population could fit into one of Germany's bigger stadiums, but it was once home to a major football club. Almost 40 years ago, a packed house at the Friendship Stadium witnessed one of the great upsets of European football, as the local team, Vorwärts, beat a star-studded Juventus 2-1. Dino Zoff or Claudio Gentile may have forgotten the encounter by now, but Frankfurt striker Frieder Andrich remembers that UEFA Cup tie very well.
It was a huge surprise. Our tiny club from Frankfurt an der Oder beat mighty Juventus of Turin and their famous stars. That was a sensation, and it'll never be forgotten. When you look at the stadium today, you can hardly believe that almost 20,000 people crammed in here. The arena was bursting. And this was the end where Dino Zoff conceded the first goal.
To understand why this small town became a centre of football excellence, we joined Andrich at the local sports museum. He joined the club in 1972 and witnessed the ups and downs, first as a player and later as manager. It was a roller coaster ride thanks to the internal workings of the old East Germany. The original Vorwärts was founded in Leipzig in 1951. They were the army club, and it was decided they should move to Berlin 2 years later so the East German capital could field a competitive team. Their golden age came between 1958 and 1970 as they won 6 league titles and 2 cups. But the success of the army was upsetting the backers of Dynamo, who represented the police. Berlin wasn't big enough for 2 major teams, and in 1971, Vorwärts found themselves on the road once more.
There was a political decision by the party committee that only one decent team was needed in Berlin, and that would be BFC Dynamo. It meant Vorwärts had to go and find a new home, so Frankfurt agreed to host the club.
Dynamo Berlin became East Germany's top team. Meanwhile, over in Frankfurt, Vorwärts' success soon faded away. They still had the odd decent run and qualified for Europe several times, but any silverware was long in the past. In the late 80s, Andrich became their coach. This spell coincided with the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the East German League. With no more backing from the army, Vorwärts was renamed Victoria and failed to qualify for the first reunified Bundesliga.
We had a very young team and didn't have the means to buy new players to compete with the other clubs. It was hard to watch in that crucial last year, as the team just didn't have the ability to compete. As for me, I was sacked after just 10 games because the club officials didn't like my judgment. I was too realistic. I thought we lacked the quality to qualify for the Bundesliga.
Last season, Victoria merged with another local team and are now known as First FC Frankfurt. They play in the Brandenburg League, the 6th tier. Andrich has rejoined the club as head coach, and the hopes are that he can build a competitive team capable of playing at a higher level. The city council has also started to invest in the club. The old stadium is undergoing a major renovation at the moment, with 2.6 million euros set aside to build a modern arena and new training facilities. Most of the current team are too young to remember the glory days of Vorwärts, but they feel very much part of this new project. Fred Garling is club captain.
The players are well aware that things are moving forward, both in Frankfurt and at the club. It feels like a new beginning. With regard to the team's quality, I'm convinced that we'll soon be able to compete for top spot in the Brandenburg League. If we can achieve this, then I can't see why we shouldn't be able to move up a division soon. We're ambitious enough. It might not happen overnight, but it should be our ambition for the next few years. The city, the club and the players together have the desire to make things happen.
Until the new arena is built, league games are played on an artificial pitch next door. Frankfurt has established itself in mid-table, and a decent result is required against Henningsdorf to maintain momentum. In the drive to strengthen the squad, the club has started to look across the border and recently acquired a couple of Polish recruits. Frankfurt's remote location on Germany's eastern edge might one day become an advantage by appealing to a wider cross-border football community. Today's game ended in a convincing 3-1 win. And club president Markus Dörling is optimistic about the future.
Our goal is to be playing 2 divisions higher within 5 years. We want to offer attractive football for the fans from the city and along the Polish border. We know we won't be able to recreate the success of the old Vorwärts days, but we'd like people to say, you can watch good football in Frankfurt again. That's our motivation.
You can feel there's a sense of a new beginning around the club. It's a good atmosphere, but we know we still have a lot to do. If we want to play in higher leagues, we'll have to create a new structure that will have to be more professional. We know we have to improve further, and we're looking forward to the challenge.